Welcome to C.B.C. Radio 2 at 4 o'clock in Ontario, 4:30 in Newfoundland, and radio station 485. I've received word that the over 20 girls hockey team is starting training camp in Tuesday to prepare for the hockey season. Games shall be played Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Saturday games will be played away, and Monday and Wednesday games will be played on home ice, and Saturday games will be played in the afternoon. We're still trying to figure out when the people are gonna get the rink separated for where's going to be a home rink and what's going to be a away rink. The Olympic Ice Hawks Association is training midget girls, and then it'll be the over 20 girls that will be in the game. The men's, on the other hand, they will not be playing hockey this year in the regular season. They'll be only playing the Olympic team of Canada. In other news, we don't know what's happening in Nova Scotia with the hurricane, and don't think it personally. Last time we checked, it was a Category 1 hurricane. I think it's passed, and because I think it's going to go up and gain power, hopefully that doesn't happen again. And from Pakistan still continues to go, and our troops are still fighting the Great War in Afghanistan, and they haven't found Osama bin Laden yet, but I'm sure if he's out there, they'll find him. The stuff that I would like to see them do is get Osama bin Laden and capture him and hang like they did with Saddam Hussein when they got him. And now, now our weather is being reported over 3 o'clock. The weather had already reported. We got a contract signed that we're gonna put some a longer newscast, and we signed a contract to broadcast newscast for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And we will have another newscast at 5 o'clock, and this news will go on forever. At 6 o'clock, it's the early edition of Jazz and Blues, blues that you'll remember for the rest of your life. Now, as we pull out to the game tonight, training camp is starting soon for the exhibition games are starting soon, as well as training camp for the Leafs has ended, but preseason games will start soon. Our first game is against Ottawa, and we're not going to Philadelphia for the next game, so we're going to London, Ontario for that game because probably there's a concert in Philadelphia or they're using the arena for another purpose. And people are shocked that Toronto is starting is ending the preseason in early October because they're starting their preseason games in late September, and I'm very happy that we moved out of the old newsroom because it's so crowded. This big newsroom has got a lot of upgrades. I broadcast here and channel, and this is station 485, and it's the radio station 485 FM in Ontario and Newfoundland, and the sports will be broadcasted anytime in mid-October when the girls under 20 start playing hockey for the Youngstown Ice Hawks, or I just have word that it's not going to be the Youngstown Ice Hawks. The Shell Lake Lakers over 20 girls will be playing at the Shell Lake Arena, and the aways ones will be at the other arenas. Like they're playing in Guelph, that has to travel away to Guelph to the aquatic center and arena to play the Guelph team there. Now, if you're wondering about all the games that are on Saturday will be played in the afternoon. They will be played at 3 or 2 p.m. 2 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon to have the stuff done. And then our opening training camp will have the and you'll hear the draft. You'll hear the players that have made it to the team, and you'll hear training camp news, and we'll keep you updated on training camp news and sports. And and when you wake up tomorrow at like where we're hanging up like 7, we'll have the early edition of news. 1 o'clock is local and and um and the other news. And we're gonna have a great time broadcasting training camp news from everything. Um, we're we're going to have a good newscast when winter hits. So I'll be updating you when the winter games start in Blue Mountain. We'll be updating you on how Canada and the other teams are doing in other now in other news. The girls wanted to play ringette, but we allowed a lot of that and made them play they felt threatened that we give them a choice of either ringette or hockey. So they picked hockey over ringette because they feel chasing a puck rather than a ring with no blade on the stick is right. Chasing a puck with a stick a regular hockey stick and making saves and stuff, you can really get that stuff done. Now with Team Canada, we've had a few alterations about the teams that have produced new players and are now still in baseball season. The Youngstown players are still vying for a spot to go into the finals and be up the team. If they win a game in October, like in mid October, they'll already be a time when they have to go and sign up for what position they want and what events they'll be invented in. But don't worry, we'll keep you all up to date with the scores and stats from the girls ice hockey team over 20. It was gonna be under 20, but we wanted to rule it to over 20 because from the Shadow Lake Hockey Club, they want to run the under 20 hockey league. So we'll update you on the scores and stats when the game is finished. And if you're wondering about replay, the game times that we'll have replay on will be on the days that there isn't hockey. Like Sunday, making the replay of Saturday night's game, and some games will be at night on Saturday. Some if they have another time, they might play another game at night sometimes on Saturday night. So you'll probably catch those games there. And the Shadow Lake Arena is at home arena. They'll be playing a lot of teams, and the Guelph team is really signing new players. They have got stronger players now, and you'll probably find that the team is going to be really tough to beat this year. And training camp is starting tomorrow, so they're training for the season, and the season will start on the first Monday in October. And it will be great to see them play for the spot in the finals. And October 3rd will be the first game, and then that game's at 7 p.m. and they're facing Guelph at Shadow Lake. So they'll probably have that game done, and they'll be broadcasting it and keep you up to date on all the scores and stats of how the team did that night. So with our minutes winding down, it's 4 o'clock newscast. So have a great night. Wake up tomorrow at 6 o'clock. You'll hear early music in the morning to start your workday off. But be sure to if you're still tuning in, you should consider yourself lucky. You have a lot of faith staying up this late to listen to this 4 o'clock newscast from C.B.C. Radio 2, 485 FM. And now, with 29 seconds left of this newscast, anytime you wanna have music requests, drop us a line at 100 C.B.C. Radio 2. That's 100 C.B.C. Radio 2. So have a nice night. Get to bed, and we'll see you all next time when we have the morning. And now, good night to all people out there. Have a nice night, and music is next. Good night.